The aim has always been to be competitive. And this doesn't apply exclusively to our company, but especially to our customers. How can the increasing contradiction between manufacturing costs and market price be reconciled? This is the question that has kept us going for over 30 years. And what's the result? The result is possibly the most profitable, economic and flexible production system in the metalworking industry, both in our own opinion and, more importantly, in the opinion of our customers. With its flexible production plan and high degree of delivery reliability, Mandatech has quickly grown from an ordinary supplier of large batches for the watch and clockmaking industry to a system house for component manufacture and high-precision modules. Today, Mandatech is in a healthy position. Its customers include the semiconductor industry and the medical field. Mandatech is also successful in producing component parts and realizing custom-made projects for clients all over the world.
We were looking for a niche where we could stand out against other contract manufacturers and system houses. There was a possibility of offering above-average flexibility, and here we have acquired a significant market share. Our solution to this task was a two-stage concept. Firstly, we standardized all machinery with workpiece carriers and clamping systems through a standard interface. We then told ourselves that a machine only earns money if it is operational and not when it is being set up and doing nothing. Due to long setup times, we used to manufacture many larger batches, while nowadays, thanks to the datum point system, we produce smaller batches or even single component parts, since we have the setup times totally under control. Today, thanks to the datum point system, we can remove the parts from the machine and transfer them to a measuring station, where we carry out the checks before going back with the measured results. This means we can measure the part in process on a machine designated for this purpose, thus creating significant advantages.
Fostag is among the world's leading manufacturers of high-performance injection molds. Fostag has achieved above-average success internationally through its high-precision multi-cavity molds and molds for thin-wall technology.
Fostag's strategy is to work with today's leaders because they want to be the leaders of tomorrow. This means that if we stick to our guns, we will succeed in obtaining orders in the future as well. In order to maintain our position, we must replicate what Asian and Eastern European countries have done with manpower, but using robot power. Fewer employees and more hours have a direct effect on capital investment budgeting. Here is an example. Using two Makino die-sinking spark erosion machine tools and the EROWA robot system, both of which can be loaded with 10 pallets of UPC and 100 electrodes, we have managed to get each machine operating in excess of 8,000 hours per year. That's quite an achievement. However, what is required is 100% operational reliability. What we have achieved with EROWA is outstanding. Moreover, it is a consistent system, a very important factor as regards automation in this field. We can purchase standard products from EROWA, knowing they will fit the system. Our in-house tolerances are less than 8 microns, something we are determined to keep to, even if the competition does not. That is our long-term future.
sicher unsere langfristige Zukunft.
Holmatro Rescue Equipment is the world's largest manufacturer of high-pressure, hydraulic life-saving equipment, produced using automation tools from EROWA.
Now, automation makes up about half of our output. And I think that in the future, most of our machines will be fully automated and run unmanned for, let's say, 100 hours a week or more. We have to work with robots because we have to be able to compete with low-wage countries. And we can only do that in a country with high wages if we do as many hours as possible unmanned. Normally our robot systems, our flexible cells, run approximately 5,000 to 6,000 hours a year. With the EROWA system we strive to go for 7,500 hours a year, which is really a lot. The EROWA system was mainly chosen because of three reasons. First of all, its compactness. It's a very compact system that does not take up that much floor space. It offers a lot of pallet room, 100 pallets in a limited floor space. Secondly, because the product is offered horizontally to the operator. And a third, because of the showcase of EROWA. It's a very open system and it's very nice for customers to see how the product is being made. We get a lot of customers here in the factory. We do at least 2 or 3 tours a week. And this way they can really see how a spreader arm or another part of their product is being made, because it's such an open system with a lot of glass, and that makes the product very visible for them. Also, it's a nice looking system, and that's also not a very good reason for a production man. But it's a fact. Most robots look very technical. This one looks very open, very friendly.
Bloom manufactures high-quality hinge, drawer and pull-out systems for furniture fittings. As an international player, Bloom employs over 3,800 people worldwide. The Bloom workshop, with over 350 employees, is responsible for manufacturing and commissioning all tools for Bloom's own production needs.
We need processing machines to operate at night and at weekends, even when no staff are working. To facilitate this, we found a partner some years ago in the shape of EROWA. The EROWA system cannot be summed up in a single sentence, since it actually represents a whole philosophy. In principle, the fact is that we can save on tooling and auxiliary process times as facilitated by the ITS pallet system, and consequently we achieve consistency of production without the need for clamping, unclamping and setting up every time. Our parts are becoming increasingly small and detailed, which means that we have to pay attention to precision at the interfaces. Of course, jobs may be altered at short notice. Naturally, any change must be made immediately, since you cannot continue working on the existing part, wait until it is ready and only then make the change and readjustment. With this system, jobs can be interrupted and the new order processed at short notice. We use automated systems in all types of machining operations, including milling, wire cutting, spark erosion, die sinking and grinding. For all these operations, we endeavor to use standard software, JMS Pro, so that we have qualitatively accurate data available in the right place at the right time. In conclusion, today's 5,000 to 6,000 production hours per installation per year are realized using as few man-hours as possible. As a result, we have derived a significant competitive advantage in terms of unit costs.
For over 30 years, we've been developing standardized or customer-specific production solutions designed to optimize production processes and yield within the machining industry. Today, thousands of customers the world over are already benefiting from our solutions. We're not resting on our laurels, however. We're entering a new era of efficiency and are happy to support you on this journey, both in an advisory capacity and in practice. Your nearest EROWA branch is close at hand.